Diagram overview. The architecture of the energetic nexus. This diagram, generated via Notebook LM, serves as a high-level architectural blueprint for the energetic nexus framework. It visually organizes the complex interplay between psychological faculties and physiological health into a structured hierarchy. The diagram is anchored by a central root on the left, which defines the scope of the system, and expands into 4 primary pillars on the right. This structure suggests a flow from the conceptual definition, the what, to the functional components and outcomes, the how and why. 1. The central root, the energetic nexus. Text, the energetic nexus, thought, emotion, memory, desire, and energy. Analysis. This root node establishes the unified theory of the framework. Instead of treating thought psychology, energy physics, and desire spirituality/behavior as separate disciplines, it groups them under a single nexus. Key insight. The inclusion of desire alongside thought, emotion, and memory is critical. In this framework, desire is often conceptualized as the vector or direction of the energy flow. It is the force that pulls the energetic triad towards specific experiences or outcomes. Function. It acts as the grand unified theory for the Angel Wing program, asserting that these 5 elements are not isolated variables, but inextricably linked parts of a single system. 2. Pillar 1. Personal Core Energy PCE. Text, Personal Core Energy PCE. Explanation. Placed at the top of the hierarchy, this indicates that PCE is the foundational resource of the system. Role in the nexus. As established in the research, PCE acts as the stabilizing resonator. It is the raw fuel that the other components, thought, emotion, memory, consume or conserve. Analysis. Its isolation as a distinct branch suggests that PCE is a quantifiable metric of health. The goal of the entire system is to preserve and amplify this energy. When PCE is high, the system has the resilience to maintain coherence. When depleted by stress or trauma, the system falls into dissonance. 3. Pillar 2. Components of the energetic nexus, the triad. Text, Components of the energetic nexus, the triad. Explanation. This branch refers to the machinery of the self, the energetic triad discussed in previous texts. Subcomponents implied. Cognition, thought, the interpretive frequency, structure. Emotion, the kinetic frequency, movement. Memory, the stabilizing frequency, continuity. Analysis. By labeling this the triad, the diagram emphasizes that these 3 faculties function as a single unit. You cannot affect one without affecting the others. A change in thought immediately shifts emotion. A triggered memory immediately alters thought. This structural grouping validates the holistic approach to therapy. Healing requires addressing all 3 simultaneously. 4. Pillar 3. Dynamics and interconnections. Text, Dynamics and interconnections. Explanation. This branch represents the movement and process within the system. It addresses the feedback loops described in the research. Key dynamics. The feedback engine, how thoughts trigger emotions, which in turn reinforce memories, recursive loops. Coherence versus dissonance, the state of alignment between the components. Somatic markers, the communication signals between the body and the triad. Analysis. This is the operating system layer. It moves the model from a static map of parts to a dynamic understanding of flow. It suggests that pathology, illness, is not a problem with the parts, bad thoughts, or bad memories, but with the dynamics, stuck flow, blocked energy, or dissonant feedback loops. 5. Pillar 4. Transformation and health implications. Text, Transformation and health implications. Explanation. This final branch represents the outcomes or consequences of the system state. It bridges the gap between the energetic/psychological and the physical/medical. The medical link. This connects the inner state to the outer reality. It encompasses the physiological cascade discussed previously, how energetic dissonance leads to HPA axis dysregulation, inflammation, and metabolic diseases like diabetes. The transformational link. It also points to the solution, energetic restoration. This implies that the reversal of disease and the expansion of consciousness, transformation, are achieved by re-regulating the energetic nexus. Conclusion. This mind map serves as a strategic navigation tool for the angel wings methodology. It visually reinforces the core thesis that human health is an energetic consequence. By mapping the flow from the foundational PCE through the functional triad governed by dynamic interconnections to the final health implications, it provides a clear logic for how inner work translates into physical healing.